As a university student, there will come a time where you get an assignment or a project. So during that work, then you might just be forced to go search for some ideas or information. When that happens, then you will go search either on the articles or journals, the internet, or some textbooks. It's very, very important that when you do that, then you have to acknowledge that you have taken some information or ideas from another source. Okay, you need to acknowledge the author of the work that you are using. We call that referencing. So when you reference work, then you prove that you care about academic integrity. So you demonstrate this academic integrity and show that you conducted thorough research, respecting the work of others, and give credit where it is due. If you, however, fail to reference properly, this can lead to you being accused of plagiarism, and this is a serious offense. Okay, plagiarism is a serious offense that can result in you facing disciplinary action. So, in that way, that means you will be ruining your own academic reputation. So, further, when you reference work properly, it helps you produce high quality academic work, enabling you to identify, evaluate, and analyze existing research. In that way, that means you integrate your own work to support your arguments as well as conclusions. So, how do we go about referencing the work of others? Okay, so you will see that I have opened an MS Word, and then let's say I needed to find the definition of a blended learning. I did find it on some article or a journal that blended learning is an approach that provides innovative educational solutions. This is not my own definition. I took it from some author. So I am going to first cite this on this paragraph and also at the end of my own work with full details. How do I go about this? The first thing that I'm going to do is to rephrase this so that I do not quote the author word by word. Since we are living in the computer savvy world, there is no need for you to rethink of anything on your own. Okay. So what I'm going to do is use a website that we call Word Tune. Okay, I will copy this paragraph from here. Then go to that website. The website is wordtune.com. I have taken my copy text and pasted it in the Wordtune box there. So I will then highlight it. You will see that as soon as I highlight it, then there's a W icon that appears on the right hand corner there. So it's for rewrite. I will click on it so that it can rewrite this sentence for me. So the first suggestion says a blended learning approach combines traditional classroom teaching with mobile learning and online activities for teachers, trainers, and students to provide innovative educational solutions. So you'll see that they don't look that much different, but it's not word by word. You can choose any of the suggested alternatives of rewording that. I'll go for the first one then. So right on the right hand side, there's an icon to copy that. So it's copied. I will then go back to that one, I'm going to delete it, and there it's reworded. Okay, I'm going to do the same with the second one then. I also, with this one, don't want to quote the author word by word. So going back to the Wordtune, paste, and then rewrite. So an attempt to find relevant information about particular topic using a scientific and systematic way. Okay, So I will copy the first suggestion. It does sound easy enough. All right. So I am now going to reference this work. Perfect. So with the first one here, I want the inside referencing to be right at the end there before the full stop. Okay, where do I get to reference? On the ribbon, I'm going to go to the References tab. Inside there, you'll see the citations and bibliography. You need to choose the style you want to reference. The two common ones are APA and Harvard. Okay, for now we're going to make use of Harvard. So with some assignments or project at the university, they will tell you which style of referencing to use, and then you can make the selection there. Okay, for now we're going to make use of Harvard. Then I'm going to say insert citation and then add a new source. I want to reference a journal, not a book. So I'm going to change and say journal article. Right. So the author of this is, I'm going to copy it from the journal itself and paste it on the author text box there. The title of the article, I'm copying it from the article and pasting it there. The journal name is called that, which is short for Journal of Research Schools and Professionals of English Language Teaching. This was published in year 2019, and the pages are from page, let me just check on the journal then. This is from page 20 to 26, and the volume of this article is volume 13. The issue, sorry, it's volume 3, issue 13. Okay, and then I can say okay. There you will see inline citations, which is Rayo 2019. So it just mentions the name, the author, as well as when it was published. With the second one, I want it at the beginning then. So I want to mention that this person defines research as an attempt, as an attempt to blah, 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 blah. But I want the referencing to be at the beginning there. Okay, let's go about that. Same story. I'm going to go again and add a new source. Okay, you'll see that Rayo, the one that I just added, is already there in full. So I'm going to add a new source, but now I'm going to take my new information from a book. Okay, let me open the book. There we are. So the author of this one is C.R. Cotney. C.R. Kotari. It's not allowing me to copy from it. And then the title of the book is called Research Methodology. Research Methodology. Methods and Techniques. I'll just leave it at there. The book was published in, let me get the year, 2004. 2004 in the city of New Delhi. New Delhi. The publisher was New Age International. New Age International. And this is the second edition. So I'm happy with that. So you'll see there's referencing again. This was not my idea. Kotari in 2004 defined research as this. This is not done. So at the end of my work, I want full citations. Okay. So this is a list of my references. So remember, this is, in your case, this will be a full assignment. So at any place, be it within a paragraph or some page, at any page where you didn't use your own idea, then you get to reference. But at the end, you're going to list all your references that you used within the whole assignment, project, or article in full. Okay, we go back now to the references, citations, and bibliography, but now we're going to click on bibliography. All right. So I have the first style and the second style and so on, so on. So I'm going to use the second style. I wanted to call it references, not bibliography. So I will click on references. Look at how beautifully that did it. It did go and notice that I have reference to and then included all the information that I have added while I was adding the citations. Cotry, which was taken in a textbook, as well as Rayo, which was taken in a journal. And remember, if you go and somewhere, let's say you had done this already, and then somewhere you add on your assignment and you took an idea somewhere and then you acknowledge the author, you can also add that citation, and then but remember then to come back and say update citations and bibliography. It will check on any newly added information and also add on the list of references there. So this is very important as an academic writer at any university, and even when you are a researcher in the future, then this will prove that you are a writer of integrity. And then this way you're avoiding any criminal academic offenses.